How's it going, everyone? My name is Clink, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And oh, hi Gabora, and I actually forgot to turn on your little thingy, I think, which I don't know where that is. Oh, never mind. Maybe I did have it on. Okay, let's get rid of that bar then, not have it there the whole episode. So yeah, our goal today is hopefully Malon would give us the egg this first time. Oh, cool. I don't know, I very distinctly remember this game not letting you have this egg. Oh yeah, I can equip the ocarina. I should have done that. Not letting you get this egg till you've interacted with Talon. Not Terran, Talon. And there we go, we got the chicken. So that's pretty good time. We don't have to sit and wait around for a while. So between last part and this one, I actually kind of did a little bit of comparing with the 3DS version. And what I kind of noticed is this texture pack is a lot more muted. Like the greens are a bit of a deeper green, and then the original, or not the original, but you know, the 3DS version, it's got a bit of a more saturated, brighter look, and I actually really like it for Ocarina of Time, honestly. Maybe that's just because I've always played that version of the game, but the textures overall still look really similar. It's just some of the colors, I would say, look a little bit different than you would think, but I don't know, I honestly, the more I'm playing with this texture pack, the more I'm kind of starting to like it. So, it's pretty nice. So we can just go on ahead and use the chicken since it's already hatched from the egg, or the cuckoo, or whatever you want to call it. Hi, Mario. What in tarnation? I've always loved this. I don't know why. I love that what in tarnation line. Look at his hair. Like Talon's got a lot of hair here. He's like a pretty hairy guy. Man's gonna get chewed out by his daughter, though. He has the goofiest running animation. And thank you, Navi. So we can push these blocks. It's nice having this faster block push speed. Yeah, I was, you might have noticed on, maybe in part 1, I had a randomizer file. That's actually the first time I've played a randomizer for this game, and really the first time by myself at least. I did a randomizer with some friends a couple years back, which that was certainly an experience that I'll probably talk about more once I get to the Forest Temple. Also, the song here, I don't know why. One of my friends loves this song. It's like one of his favorite songs in the soundtrack. He's like, it's just so catchy and funny. Which I kind of agree with. It is a nice little song, but as I was saying, randomizer. So it's like the first one I've really done for this game. And I've never played around with randomizers all too much. Like, I've seen them and they look cool. But I've never really played them much myself, so I did a pretty basic seed. At first, I honestly was wondering if it was randomized, because I was like, oh, the Kokiri sword is in its normal spot, and the shops weren't randomized. Then I got into the Deku Tree, and some of the items were quite a bit different. And I don't normally do this, but I kind of want to get the red rupee here. There's one in the back, it's just kind of hard to see. I mean, these are like the worst guards in existence, honestly, so we can just... Oh, right. We're gonna have to roll here because you can't actually go through the back. The unfortunate thing about this texture pack and the higher quality versions is this this statue right here. In the original game, it kind of looks like Jar Jar Binks, honestly, but kind of just looks like a regular king right here. A little too detailed. I don't remember if that's what it looked like in the 3DS version, though I honestly never really paid that much attention to it. I can probably just walk right back here just fine and not have to worry about it. This is like the only stealth section in the game, but it's really easy. And we can see Zelda! One thing I was kind of thinking about is I'd be curious to see if at some point we could get like the whole game without loading screens or anything. That'd be kind of cool. I'd be remiss if I didn't do this. Hey, you don't cause any trouble. You're causing trouble by throwing that bomb at me, and you could've... What if you hit the princess with that? We gotta take a look at the Mario paintings. Oh, these haven't changed. There's Samus, Bowser. That's just a brawl render of Bowser. Mario, Ship of Harkinian, DK. I don't think there's anything else in there. But let's talk to Zelda. Who are you? How'd you get past the guards? Oh, what's this? Is that a fairy? Man, the oh wow, the eyes are a lot more pixelated than I thought they would be. Huh, I hadn't really noticed that yet. Yes, a lovely dream, Zelda. Shining stones, fairies, dark clouds, yeah. Wonder if that's gonna mean anything. Usually it doesn't in a Zelda game. I mean, it's usually fine. Sorry, it's usually fine. Yeah, I'm Clink. I'm here to save the day. I also kind of want that gemstone. This is a secret from everyone. Hey, you're referencing Zelda 1? No. Did her eyes always move in the original game? I actually know that. Did she just do the same thing? Yeah. What's the point in giving you the choice if they're just gonna have this happen anyway? The Triforce? Oh yeah, Sacred Realm stuff. Sacred Realm's always... I don't know, it feels like the Sacred Realm's such a... Like, it feels like it changes between Zelda games to me. Cause like... I don't know, in like A Link Between Worlds, the Triforce just seems like it's chilling out there behind Hyrule Castle a little bit. And in A Link to the Past, it's inside of Ganon's pyramid thing. Well, I guess the Dark World was like a corrupted version of the Sacred Realm itself, so I guess that one kind of makes a bit more sense, but... Yes, the Ocarina of Time. I wonder if that's going to be important to the game at all. Probably not. Yeah, that's probably fine. I believe they symbolize that man. Yeah, sure, let's take a look at him. Let's take a look at my boy. In the flesh. Like, how do you not look at this guy and just think evil, and not think evil? It's kind of weird. I guess, nah, because Ganondorf and, like, Twilight Princess, he just kind of, like, barges right into Hyrule Castle, don't he? He doesn't really ever bow to the king or whatever, like he does in this game or in Tears of the Kingdom. And then Wind Waker, you know, that's a whole different story. I've always liked how, at least up until Tears of the Kingdom, the Ganondorf that you see in the different games is always this same guy from Ocarina of Time, just in the different timelines. But it's always like, you know, it's the same person. Hey, Zelda's letter. Cool. That replaces the chicken. I'm trying to remember what ends up here at the end. Is this where the mask goes, or is this the Goron claim check? It's one of those two. And we can talk to Impa. Hello. Impa of the Sheikah is responsible for protecting Zelda. Courageous boy heading out on an adventure. Teach a melody. So yeah, there's mysterious power in Zelda's Lullaby. I'm just hoping the gray on the notes isn't going to be too hard to see, but there's one scenario where I think it might be kind of annoying, but we'll see when that time comes. Castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble, so let me go. I mean, won't they, like, you know, not really think much as long as you're just sitting there with me being like, hey, he's with me, don't worry, I got him. Let's protect this beautiful Hyrule. Death Mountain. How I would like to go there. Yeah, I'd also be curious to see like this game. Like earlier I was talking about seeing it without like loading screens or anything. Which I think the most interesting thing about that for me is I'd like to see this game with like all of the level geometry needing to line up. So like the castle walls are actually big enough to house Hyrule Castle Town. So if you never know where to go in Ocarina of Time, the game will always have like flashing dots where you need to go or where there's a major thing to do stuff. So the first one I'm actually going to do is Lon Lon Ranch, just because why not? It's probably the shortest of our options, and I think I can fit it in pretty easily today. And then we'll do Kakariko Village and like part of Death Mountain next time or something. Actually, Kakariko Village might just be its own entire part because of the graveyard. That usually takes a little bit, so we'll see. But yeah, Lon Lon Ranch. I love Lon Lon Ranch in this game. I just do, it's always fun. How can you not like Lon Lon Ranch? Now that it's open, we've got Talon here. We can go play with chickens, which I have a little cheat for this. And much like what will happen in just about any game that he had covered, I will be using tactics I learned from Super Skarmory back in the day. Which is throwing all these chickens into a corner and then cheating. One of life's greatest lessons is how can I cheat this? I'll ignore the cuckoo and the hay over there. What I do know is I want an empty bottle. The empty bottles in this game, so there's 4 of them. 3 of them are pretty easy to get, and then the other one's a complete pain in the butt. I don't know if I'll do that one. I'll write the timer. I haven't really adjusted the timer on the HUD, so it's gonna look a little out of place compared to all the others. Yeah, you throw them all in the corner and you don't have to find all 3 of the super cuckoos and the massive cuckoos. Yes, I want to marry Malon, please. Oh, okay. It'd be really funny if there was a side quest where you could come back here as an adult and then just marry Malon. I think that would be incredibly funny. That building doesn't really have anything in there, so I'm not even gonna bother. Let's just go talk to Malon, have a fun time. So, I still haven't really decided if I'll do like everything in the game or even all the heart pieces, but I'll probably get the one here. And I might try to get at least 50 Skulltulas, so we'll get some on the way. It's the fairy boy again. Yeah, the castle was cool. Yeah, she's lovely. Pull out your ocarina. Maybe. I gotta talk to her again. Oh, there we go. I was thinking, I remember some line about her mom. So Epona's song and Zelda's Lullaby are really similar. You just have to swap left and up and oh. Is this what the skip cutscene for the ocarina meant? Oh, I don't really want that actually. Hold up. We'll do that. Okay. Yeah, now Epona likes us and she'll push us around. But let's go get the heart piece that's over there in that tower. And then we, is that the first heart piece I'm gonna get, actually? It is, okay. I did not think that would be the very first one. There's some Skulltulas I could get here now. I think there's 2 we can get now, but there's 4 you can get here all together if you just come back later. So I might do that. Maybe we'll have a part where I just go Skulltula hunting for a little bit for funsies. But we can just go on in here and pick up another heart, or a heart piece, the first one. So just push some boxes. Lots of block pushing in this game. And really just Zelda games in general, I guess. We just, don't mess with us Zelda fans. We like to push boxes around. It's our favorite pastime. Yeah, there it is. Piece of heart number 1 of 36. Easy peasy. So yeah, that's all I really want to do in Lon Lon for now, so we can just head straight over to Kakariko at this point. And that'll be a fun time. So I guess it'll be like Kakariko one episode, and then an episode to get to Dodongo's Cavern, probably. So we'll probably do Dodongo's Cavern on like part 5. I think this is part 3, right? Yeah, this is part 3. Okay. Trying to think of like how spaced out everything is, because like kind of want to cover like a decent chunk of stuff per video without making them all like 35 minutes. That's the thing I like about Ocarina of Time, though, is like it's a decently big game, but it's still a certainly manageable one, and you can break it down into a lot of smaller chunks because so much happens in Ocarina of Time for a 3D game. Like, yeah, sure, I'm gonna be walking around Hyrule Field like this for a little bit, but once I get the bunny hood, it's gonna really speed things along. So it's kind of nice. But the some of the like later 3D Zeldas, for sure, just, you know, they just have a lot more that you have to do to get through stuff, or the areas are just longer or whatever. Like, I don't know, Twilight Princess's dungeons, I really like the dungeons in Twilight Princess, but they are long. Like, even the very first one takes me like an hour, it feels like. And then some of the later ones, like, I remember, I don't know, I've only finished Twilight Princess once, so Sitting in the Sky, I remember taking me like an hour and a half or 2 hours, though. But I think I'll go on ahead and end this video here, and then I'll see you guys next time, where we'll head into Kakariko Village. Bye-bye!